Hello, I'm Victor Medina from the Medina Law Group. It is February 12th, 2016. And so we're starting a little something new here. I'm going to try to do a once a week video blog, just share a little bit about kind of what's going through my mind this week, and hopefully it'll be interesting. I promise you it won't take more than 3 to 5 minutes of your time in any particular week, but I thought it'd be a nice way of sharing some of the thoughts that were on my mind going forward. So I have my little note card so I can remember what I want to talk about. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was some VA planning. So as you folks may know, we help out people who are facing long-term care issues and who are worried about how to pay for those. The VA has a great program that gets you some tax-free money, and it can be anywhere between $1,100 and $2,000 per month for the rest of their lives. Now, forever, it used to be that there was no look-back period for those VA benefits. You could go ahead and do our planning and then apply the next month, and you would get those benefits started, or at least retroactive to that date. The VA passed some regulations, and in the regulations they said that they were going to start imposing a 3-year look back on any asset transfers, and so they're going to treat it a little bit like Medicaid. Now, I want to start to give some presentations on this because this is going to change the landscape. How they calculate assets is different than the way Medicaid does. How they look at income is different. But here's the point for this video blog, which is that those regulations are set to come into play in the spring. Now, I don't know exactly what the spring means. Could be next month, could be 2 months afterwards. They could delay it to July. But I know they're not in place now. And so if there's anyone that you know about that is facing long-term care issues or wants to be able to qualify, you need to get out there, talk to them, see if they've got some veteran status, and then have them contact our office so that we can do the planning this month or next month, gain that eligibility, and get in before the regulations start. So super important to be paying attention to VA planning right now for long-term care stuff. Second, I got called by U.S. News and World Report, and I was asked to give some comments on some financial stuff, and so they quoted me in a discussion about which stocks to buy on the telecom area, whether it's Comcast or AT&T, and what about DirecTV. So what I've done is in the email, I've gone ahead and included a link to that article, both online on U.S. News and World Reports, as well as a flyer, so that you guys can read that and see some of it. Nice little thing to get a phone call and to get quoted in national media that way. And then finally, we have some seminars coming up. And so we've got seminars on February 23rd and February 24th. And so what we've gone ahead is attached the flyer announcing those seminars so that you have contact information. Now, these are seminars in which we're holding at the Lambertville Inn Conference Center in Lambertville, so it's great for Hunterdon County people, and it's free. We're just serving sort of light refreshments for that, so cookies and some coffee and things like that, but it's a great educational opportunity. So Tuesday the 23rd, we're going to do it at 6:30 p.m. and then on the 24th we're going to do it at 10, and at 2 p.m. there's a reservation number because I don't have a lot of space. We will be covering some of these VA issues, so I think it would be really helpful if you found somebody that you think could benefit, or if you guys wanted to come, I think it would be great as well. It would be really good for you to come because we're going to be restarting some of our speaking engagements coming up in the community, and the schedule's already booked. So if you want to know a little bit about sort of how I present and what the presentations are you like before you commit to having us come in and do some talks for you, this would be a good introduction for that. So you may want to think about registering and coming on your own. So I see the time. It says 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I promised you it'd be between 3 and 5 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend. It's President's Day weekend, so most of you are going to be off on Monday. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. I know it's supposed to be super cold out. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next week.